Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I decided to make a baseball channel just kind of for fun, see where it goes. Could get 10 views, could get 100 views or more, You never really know with how these things go. I do think that worse content has gone viral before, so gone viral, gotten a lot of views, whatever. So I don't think my content's bad per se. I just think that it might look a little low effort, a little low quality, but I hope that I can make a bunch of crazy charts and wow everybody. But sometimes you don't need to go crazy or to have a bunch of graphics when you're talking about a certain topic. And I think that this is the topic for that. Shohei Ohtani to the Dodgers. What better way to start off the channel than to have everybody about Shohei Ohtani going to the Dodgers? So he signed for 10 years, 700 million, and that's a lot of money. That is more money than I can even comprehend. The Arizona Coyotes are worth 675 million. They are, I believe, the least valuable North American sports team. And Otani's getting paid more than they're worth. So that's just an interesting fact. I don't think I'd want to pay an athlete $700 million, one player. But if you're going to pay one $700 million, you might as well have it Otani because that's like paying two guys, you know, with if he can be a super good pitcher after he gets off of Tommy John surgery and continue being a great hitter. That's almost like paying two players in one. He's one of the most useful players ever, not just because he's talented, but also because you can have two guys in one roster spot. I don't think I need to have any crazy charts or crazy stats, to tell you how good Ohtani is. I think if you're a baseball fan, if you've been a baseball fan or have followed baseball or have heard of baseball for longer than 2 seconds, then you're going to know how good Ohtani is. We have legitimately never seen a talent like his when it comes to hitting and pitching. If you aren't a baseball fan, and first of all, if you're not a baseball fan, I don't know why you're on this channel. There are so many better channels to get into baseball than my crappy little Google Docs and just screen recording my phone, But anyways, I invite you to stick around if you do like what I'm saying. But if you're a new baseball fan, the point is that Shohei Ohtani is really freaking good. The important dates. Otani's first game, I really like this. His first game is going to be against the Padres. They're going to be playing in South Korea on March 20th. They're going to have a two-game series, March 20th and the 21st. I always liked, if anybody remembers when the Mariners and the Athletics played in Japan to start the 2019 season, I really thought that was kind of cool, especially when it was Ichiro's final two major league games ever. It was weird that there were two teams that had played two games like a week before everyone else had it, or I think in this case it would be 8 days. It was weird that there would be uh, two teams that had played, but I did think it was a fun thing to do. I like that they're doing it again, and I know Otani's Japanese, not Korean, but I do think it's cool for his first game to be on like a in a different country, if that makes sense. Just kind of different, not first game with the Dodgers. His first game in Dodger Stadium is going to be 8 days later when they host the Cardinals for a 4 game series. That'll be the first time that Dodgers fans in California will be able to see him. And then his first games back in Anaheim are going to be on the 3rd and the 4th of September. So maybe the Angels are in a playoff race. I'm not sure. I don't think they will be. I do think the Astros, Mariners, and Rangers are just better than them. Dodgers might have already wrapped up their 70 billionth NL West title, you know, but they will. I am interested in seeing that. It's always interesting when a former player comes back and plays in their former city for the first time. Even though I don't think Angels fans are upset at Shohei Ohtani at all, I think they kind of understand, like, yeah, if you're getting paid $700 million, you'd probably go and do something, go somewhere else. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about Shohei Ohtani. I will say that there's been this narrative for the last 3 or 4 years of the Dodgers, they can't win an actual World Series, and I hate that World Series has an asterisk next to it. I get it wasn't the same it isn't the same as 2019 or 2018 or any other year, but what do you want? Do you want them to not try? Do you want them to just say, "Oh, no one cares about this"? Because like if you want that to happen, then why even have a season? I like that we had a 60-game season in 2020. I didn't like we had a 60-game season period. I like that we had a season period. That we got baseball in July, August, September, October. I liked that we didn't have to go a whole year without baseball. I didn't really like that the Dodgers won the World Series in the moment. I was happy for certain players on the Dodgers, but I didn't like that they won the World Series in that specific moment. But I do think it is kind of dumb that it has an asterisk next to it, or it's in a real World Series, because like every team had the same circumstances, every team had the same issues. Everyone played without any fans until the NLCS and World Series. Everyone played without having any fans. Everyone played 60 games with COVID restrictions and stuff like that. So, but the point is that the longer that World Series has been, the longer it's been since that World Series, the bigger that narrative gets. They lost to the Braves, like, oh well, we won the World Series last year. Lost to the Padres, you're like, okay, wish we didn't lose to the Padres, but we still got our World Series ring. And then their loss to the Diamondbacks this year, that was pretty rough for the Dodgers. And I'm sure the players want to prove that they can win, quote unquote, an actual World Series. Team wants to do that, and what better way than shine Shohei Ohtani? Great pitcher, great hitter. He won't be a pitcher in 2024 because of his Tommy John surgery, but he will start pitching for them in 2025. He's going to be a good hitter this year. Obviously, shining. Obviously, signing Shohei Ohtani is a very good move for the Dodgers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of weird, if that makes sense. Kind of off. Well, not weird. Off. That's not the right word. It's like, well, it's the first time I'm doing this, so I don't know what's good, what's bad. I'm trying to figure it out. I hope you all enjoyed, because I did enjoy talking and making it. And I hope you all join me again. I don't want to say tomorrow, but I hope you'll join me again sometime for another video. Goodbye.